What's that? For you, my dear, I will do anything. All you had to do was ask. You just make the requests. I'm like a monkey. I play them. And then at the end of the night, they put a peanut in my hand. And I do it again. Ever since I was a little kid, I was nothing more than a trained monkey for my mom to sing her songs, to cheer her up. In a way, it's kind of sad, but it ended up working. She suffered from very bad depression, and the only thing that made her happy was when I played guitar. So I learned how to play guitar to please make my mom happy. Ever since I was 6, I started playing guitar. Sometimes I'd come home and she'd be crying. The house was always dark. So I learned how to be funny to make her smile. Tried really hard to make my mom smile, and the byproduct was I became an entertainer. The byproduct of a mom who suffered from depression and got shock therapy, and the house was always dark, made me stand on this stage. If you think about it, it's kind of weird. But we're all little products of our own environments, right? My mom called me yesterday from the road. She doesn't suffer from depression anymore. It's really cool. And she said, she's 82, and she said, Stephen, I'm just calling to tell you that I love you. And it was so beautiful. I was driving, and I got tears in my eyes. She goes, I just really, really want you to know how much I love you. And I think you're working too hard, and you need to come home for a while. Your dad and I miss you. He's taking a nap right now. This is how it works. He gets up at 5, and he plays bridge online, and then he makes me oatmeal, and I wake up at 10, and then he goes back to bed, takes a nap, and then I'm up, and I watch The Daily Show and Stephen Colbert from the night before because I tape it. I just love Jon Stewart. And then I watch Bill Maher, and then I go take a nap and read a book, and then your father gets up, and he plays more bridge. This is the key to a happy marriage. Like, I almost want to start crying saying it right now. Like, it was so beautiful. And we just had this moment, because normally I call my dad and talk to him more than my mom. But lately I've been talking to my mom a lot. I'll remember these moments now because she's still alive. You know, like, a friend of mine's dad just died the other day. It just makes you start thinking of those moments. So since you requested this song, I will do it for you before I have a nervous breakdown on stage. Here goes. Muffins in the toaster, I got my raspberry jam. My grandpa was a sailor, and he came into this land, and he was looking for gold, a pretty hand to hold, some cards to fold. At least that's what I've been told. Silver lining, where do you go? Turn on my TV, they got to talking his in space. It used to be so easy to have a little faith. Why I used to rely on luck, darn honest buck. I didn't feel so stuck, I didn't limp around like John Kruk. Silver lining, where'd you go? We used to have hope, now we got soap on a rope. We used to have dreams, now we got overpaid. NASCAR teams, we got grocery baggers, graffiti taggers, golf ball shaggers. Go team, go team, go. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except Alice, yeah. Well, Vanessa, before I start this third verse, which talks about the landlord, I would just like to send you some proper hellos. Who is that you're sitting next to? Who? Angie. Howdy, Angie. Another proper hellos to you. Okay, here kicks in the third verse. You know what I like about you, Vanessa? You're a freak, and I love freaks. Because I'm a freak, and it takes a freak to know a freak. And freaks are always welcome at my shows. So I send you a big umbrella of love right now from the stage. I'm shooting love into your eyes right now, if you can feel it. And the love is bouncing back and forth like the Large Hadron Collider. And I'm gonna come into the third verse now. I'm not gonna come in the third verse. I'm gonna come into the third verse. What I mean is, I'm gonna sing the third verse. My landlord knocks upon my door, and she's got that payday face. I swear to God she should be paying me to live inside this place. It's filled with sharks and fins, with double chins to say thicken your skin if you wanna win. Silver lining, where'd you go? All right, Vanessa. Wawa Nessa, here comes the fourth verse. I mean what I said earlier about you. You're amazing. You're amazing and a freak, right? But I love that about you. All right, here comes the fourth verse. I fix myself some herbal tea, 'cause it's healthier, they say. Well, healthier ain't half as fun. I'll take a cold beer any day. I used to have dysfunctional fun in the cancerous sun with my codependent hun, eating greasy hot dogs on a buttered up bun. Silver lining, where you go. Woo, woo. Silver lining. Dave, I would just like to say that I will be ending this song soon, and I will be ending this show soon. And there's a bag up there of chocolate chip cookies behind there, so I was hoping maybe you have milk in here, but if not, that's cool. We could have iced tea and cookies. No milk? Okay. There is milk? Oh, yes, milk. Okay, cool, because I want to tell people that while you're waiting for your copy of the show, that if you want to buy a copy of this show, we have cookies and milk, because Brad, who's sitting back there with the long beard, is with his lovely wife. She made the best freaking chocolate chip cookies. and I want them all eaten tonight, because what happens is she makes them for us, and we start eating them on the road, and by the 4th day, we're like so wigged out. So I want the room, because they're so good, we can't quit eating them is what I mean. We just keep eating and eating and eating them. So tonight, I'm going to binge cookie out, but I want to binge cookie out with you guys, because Andy Kaufman would have done it, and Andy Kaufman is my hero. So my favorite Andy Kaufman story is he walked out on stage one night and everybody paid to see him do comedy, and he walked out and he brought the book The Great Gatsby, and he started reading from it, and that's all he did. And the audience started getting pissed, and he goes, look, it's going to take longer if you guys keep yelling. We've got a lot of reading to do. He just read The Great Gatsby. That's just wrong, but it's right. Oh. Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby. Well, okay. So this has been a great night. Is there one last song you want to hear? Chinese Vacation. 10 Chances. Eddie Vedder. Okay, I'll do 3 of those, and then the show will be over. Chinese Vacation, 10 Chances, and Eddie Vedder. It will go in this order. 10 Chances because it's mellower, into Chinese Vacation, into Houses of the Holy. Okay. And then, has Chris Model, have you gotten any pre-birthday hugs yet? You've gotten a few. Good. Make sure, ladies, Chris has a pet peeve. He hates it when girls hug him and they hold their hips back like this. He hates that kind of a hug. He wants you to hug a full body hug. Right, Chris? I'm not speaking out of line. Okay, good. Chris Model, come up here. Here comes Chris Model, ladies and gentlemen, to make his appearance. Let's sing him an early happy birthday song. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
We love Chris Model. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris.
Happy birthday. He's in charge of it. Don't look at me. You're the one in the secret witness. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Tell Chris Model you love him right now. 1, 2, 3. That was awesome, Modsy. When I met Modal, he was 25. He was 25 and a virgin. It's crazy. Brad goes, bullshit. Now he's going to be 30 and still a virgin. It's crazy. He's an amazing soul. Fred just like, bullshit. Oh, Fred, it's been good knowing you over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Fred. HGJ. Harsh Guy Joe.